Today I've decided to talk about the various ego patterns because I wrote about it in my article on Monday in the Times of Eswatini under my column Awakening. The various ego patterns are anger, control, anxiety, defensiveness, and there are so many different ones. But today I will talk about pride. You know, pride is what holds us back and prevents us from progressing. A lot of us don't even realize that we have an attitude that is wrong. We are just very proud beings. And the test is a very simple thing. If you go to any government department in my country and you request for assistance, if you get it, you obviously have emitted the right energies. You know, the attitude is right, there's no pompousness, because most people do not like to deal with proud people. When you have that attitude, do you know who I am? Nobody wants to deal with that. So let's just use a few examples. There are certain women, for example, who've been going through a divorce for years. They may have been going through a divorce for the last 10 years, some of them for even 15 years, but they won't settle. You know, it is pride that makes them not want to reach a compromise and not want to give in any way. And that is what holds them back. It prevents them from progressing. So the minute we do that type of thing, where we think we are teaching somebody else something, or where we think we're going to show them who we are by going, let's say, to the tribunals, the mpagazi, and go and report the man doing this or bringing that woman or doing the other. You know, when we leave those spaces, people look and think, oh wow, you know, really, that's a very bitter person. And you know, you reporting other people, you're actually wasting your time and energy. This is time and energy you could have been using to improve yourself, to do things that will get your life better. Because in you trying to be proud and trying to show how great you are, borrowing money to buy clothes, borrowing money, you know, to get a new car or whatever it is to show the man how great you are, honey, all these things are not going to help you, because at the end of the day you get your salary garnished, which means your salary gets attached because you are owing money everywhere. So don't, you know what, it's better to look at things this way. What you lose on the swings, you'll make up on the roundabout. In other words, if you lose whatever during your divorce, don't worry about it, honey, you'll make it up on the roundabout, because those were the swings. And when, with time and investment and with your knowledge and the desire to want to improve, you will get those things back and so much more. And this is why you should just stop being proud. Stop thinking you are better than. In fact, everybody has a gift. You know, when I first started following what I now follow for the last 20 years, at that time, I thought I knew it all, you know. And then suddenly, as my journey progressed, I realized how little I actually know. So the best thing for us to do is to remove the pride, because even the Bible speaks about pride. It says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. I learned that in a different way. Whenever somebody approached me, for example, I'll give you the example of when I started blogging. I paid somebody quite a lot of money to set up my blog. When we had a disagreement, this person took down my blog. And a lady came to me, a friend, and she said, you know, I can assist you with your blog. Because it appears there's a problem with your blog. Although you have a blog address, whenever I try to access it, I just cannot access it. It says it's down. And I decided, you know what, let me just be humble instead of being proud. And I said, you know, I have a problem. We had agreed with this person XYZ, and now this is what has happened. And she said, no, don't worry about it. I can help you with it. And I said, you know, right now, I'm not in a position to pay you these thousands and, you know, that you'll need. And she says, no, don't worry about it. I can help you. And, you know, because I was not proud and I told the truth, the lady helped me, and my blog has been running ever since. I've never had any problems with my blog, and may God amply bless her. You know, she's the administrator of my blog, Christina. Christina, I'm eternally grateful to you for everything. It is my blog that permits me to contact the rest of the world. You know, I never believe that I know too much. I read up a lot. I watch programs. I listen to people. When people start talking, I observe every single movement. I observe and listen to every word. I learn, because as I've told you before, everybody is my teacher. If you are going to be the sort of person who thinks you know it all and you have it all, this pride, nobody will want anything to do with you. This is why people with a lot of money inevitably have very few friends. And you know, the friends that they do have, some of them are just sponges that want to get them to pay drinks and do this and do that. You know, it is important for us to be humble, to remain humble. Those millionaires in our country who are humble, who sit and have a drink with other people, who invite people to have a drink with them, those are humble people. Although they have it all, they are never pompous. I have found that those with the least actually have the greatest pride. You know, it is people, for example, that you find are renting, just an example, are renting one room. When you say, can I explain to you how, oh, don't you tell me what to do, I know what to do, what makes you think that I don't? It's like, really? Okay. And also there are those people that yap a lot. You know, if you remove the pride and you just listen and you don't interrupt people when they're speaking, a lot of people divulge a lot of valuable information that will assist you along your path, be it in your business, you know, be it in your home life, you know, be it in the sports that you participate in, you know, as long as you are not proud. People want to share, people want to help, people want to give you the best of themselves, and they do it, you know, wholeheartedly, free of charge. So, you know, remove pride. Stop thinking that you are better than somebody else, because we've all got gifts, hidden talents, all of us. And in fact, my greatest lessons have come from people that other people would not even pay attention to. It is the street sweepers. It is, you know, the Pagani people that give me advice. It is people sometimes even in the refuse dump. Those are people that tell me things that actually end up assisting me in my life, because I have to have time for everybody. And in having time for everybody, sometimes, you know, the amazing thing is that you think you're going to help somebody, and that somebody actually turns around and helps you to heights you never ever fathomed you could get assistance. So, you know, stop thinking you know it all. Stop becoming so egoistic that you think you're the only one, you know, that can or do this, and you're the only one that knows this, and you are the only one that has this. You'll be surprised how much people have, and they don't brag about it and they don't show off with it, because they realize that all these material things are just there to facilitate their time in this physical space, because we all came with nothing and we will all be leaving empty-handed. We came empty-handed and we will leave empty-handed. So remove the pride, you know. People that we admire, such as Gandhi, Mandela, you know, these were people that were humble. They were not proud people. They were not people who only did things for what they could get from people. In fact, they went all out to give of themselves, and that is why the world gave them so much in return. So today I just thought I would talk to you about that ingrained ego pattern that we all have. You know, it's not just you or just him, and it's good to listen, because your relationships will improve with people, with your spouse, with your friends. Stop thinking you know it all. We are all students and teachers here. Remove the pride and life will start to happen for you. My name is Inalda Jorge-Antonio, and I am from the Kingdom of Eswatini in Manzini, and I share because I care. Thank you for stopping by to watch my video. Love always, kisses, hugs.